Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the second half of the Jordan Brand Invitational on high school basketball, presented by First NBC right here on SportsNola.com and WHNO Sports on YouTube. I'm VK Jones from Watson P. Jones Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of St. Augustine High School, and we thank you for joining us. Game 2 tonight between the Scotlandville Hornets and the Oak Hill Academy Warriors. And joining me right now, Jeremiah Gray. We thank you for joining us. You cover a lot of things in New Orleans, but you cover most of the area in the River Parish, deep around Homer, Terrebonne Parish.
That's right, right.
What's going on out there, man, especially with that basketball, man? It seems like it's unbelievable out there.
I just got word that my alumni, H.R. Bourgeois, playing our rival tonight, Terrebonne, and just won the game 78-67. A.J. Rainey finished the game with 35 points.
Wow, and that's one of the players that so far has been so under the radar this year.
Right.
And you've been telling me about him, and I think we're going to see a lot about him in the playoffs. I want to definitely see him, especially in a bigger stage, because so far, and I'm going to give you credit, he's been so consistent all year long.
Right. And don't forget about Ellender, man.
Ellender is really good, too.
Yeah, with Devontae Van Martin and Marquis Mosley, man. Those kids are putting up NBA 2K numbers.
And I'll tell you one thing. And the guy, D. Martin, and I tell you, he's got hop. He reminds me of a Robert Jupiter who used to play for Ellender, and probably one of the best state championship games I ever seen when Ellender played Cohen. And I mean, that was highlights for days.
That was classic, right? That was classic. I think I might have been in like the 6th or the 7th grade around that time. That's how I know I'm getting old.
Oh yeah, I remember that time. I think I was a freshman at St. Augustine or sophomore. It was just unbelievable when I seen that game. But regardless of that, you cover a good bit in that area. It's some good basketball out there this year.
Yes, sir. And I just can't wait for the playoffs to start next week to see who's going to make their runs, who's going to get upsetted. I think H.L. Bourgeois sitting at number 5 right now, so it's going to be interesting to see how they progress in the playoffs.
Let's talk about this matchup right here. Game 2
here we go.
Of this game. You look at Scotlandville, 27-3 on the season, clinched their district championship. They're gonna ice up a number 1 seed in Division 1. They're looking pretty good, and they beat some really good teams, including some teams in the Sugar Bowl tournament, a team out of Texas and a team in South Miami, to clinch the championship with just 5 players. So it's going to be interesting to see tonight. Hopefully that Coach Carlos Sample's bench has got better.
I think it's going to be an interesting game. Now, on paper, Scotlandville is supposed to lose this game by a lot of points. But when you got the number 2 point guard in the nation, Javante Smart, I think he can will his team to make things happen and make this game very, very interesting.
Absolutely. And Javante has been so consistent.
They're playing the mystical
all season long. We hear the music. The DJ is just getting down up in here. The set is unbelievable. The way the floor looks, the lights, everything. There's some big lights up in here.
Staples Center, man. That's where we at. I feel like I'm in the Staples Center.
Staples Center, Madison Square Garden. You name it, man. We are live right here. So, but regardless of that, Javante Smart means a lot, but he's going to need some help from Malik Williams and Lamarck Williams on the inside to really help him out. Lamarck's going to really step up tonight, especially against the big men of Oak Hill. Oak Hill's coming 27-4 with a legendary coach, Steve Smith, in his 32nd season at Oak Hill. He has coached some great players, from Brandon Jennings to Carmelo Anthony to Cory Alexander, Junior Burrow. You name it, he has put them in college and through the NBA, and he's got some good ones tonight, led by Tyshawn Alexander. I think he's looking at Kansas, and a lot of these other players, including Devontae Shuler, a lot of good players on this team, and he told me before the game, the whole roster is Division I eligible.
The kid that I'm curious and anxious to see, man, is the kid Matt Coleman. He's currently committed to Texas, and he actually chose Texas over Duke. And you don't see too many kids choose Texas over Duke, so I really like his game. And the kid David McCormick, who was the number 2 center in the nation for that 2018 class.
Yeah, absolutely. 6'10". I mean, he has a good size and everything. 280, 6'10". Wow, it's going to be interesting to see But it's interesting Coleman choosing Texas, but I think the coaching and the styles might be the difference. Shaka Smart with that defense, it might fit him a lot.
Right.
So
and they've been struggling this year, so I think he can come in right away as a freshman and be an impact.
Agreed. Both teams about to come off the floor as the starting lineups about to be introduced.
I want to highlight a player on Scotlandville, I think, who's a key factor for this game, and that's Jalen Hawkins, man. He's that kid that when you leave him open, he will knock down shots. I seen a game when they played in the car, he had 8 threes in a row. So be on the lookout for Jalen Hawkins for Scotlandville. That is Javante Smart's sidekick when the defense collapsed on him.
Jalen Hawkins made some huge plays in the Sugar Bowl tournament, including the championship game. And you look for him, but also look for Reese Beekman. He's only a freshman, but he has made some huge plays this year for this Scotlandville team. So I'm wondering, it's curious of Coach Carlos Sample's team, and I'm hoping that his bench is starting to get better because they usually run 6 deep on their bench. As we're live right here,
coming with a new edition.
We're here right here at Watson Jones Memorial Gymnasium, St. Augustine High School. We thank you for joining us. Oh, I understand. We're definitely previewing the game, yes, indeed. But at the same time, you know, I tell you, this is going to be a great matchup. This is box office more than anything else with these two. Scotlandville wins this game tonight. That'll be a major upset, but not just that. That'll be huge for Scotland. Probably one of the biggest wins in school history.
Right. The last loss came to Zachary, which was a pretty big upset. When Zachary beat them, I think it was like a week ago.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst games of the year.
Wow, exactly. As the PA announcer introducing both teams. So let's let him check it out. And actually both players being honored. Matt Coleman and also Billy Preston being honored in the middle of the floor.
Billy Preston, man, big kid right there.
Huge kid. Preston at 6'9".
Going to Kansas. Going to play for Bill Self down there in Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
And he doesn't even look 6'9". He looks about 6'7", but I might be deceiving. But at the same time, you look at Preston. You look at Preston, but you look at his 6'9". Oh, he does look 6'9". My bad. I got mixed up. Coleman, 6'2". You know, he's a very good guard indeed. But Preston's going to probably do some damage for Kansas.
That's the kid I'm looking to see, man. Matt Coleman, man. That's the guy that I'm interested to see him and Javante Smart go at it.
Steve Smith being honored as well onto the middle of the floor. And they're giving him a special award to him as well. And it is a privilege to have Steve Smith in the house for Oak Hill Academy, a legendary coach. Him and Bernard Griffin was actually, former St. Augustine coach, was talking to each other before the ball game. They used to work together a lot in camps during the time when Bernard Griffin was coaching St. Augustine.
This is going to be a good one, man.
This is going to be an absolute classic right here. Hopefully this game goes down to the wire like it did in the first one. And earlier, St. Augustine getting a big win over Crescent City. The final was 51-45, 6-point win for the Purple Knights over the Paddles. But we're looking forward to both these teams. They will, in my opinion, will be in Lake Charles later on. All right, we're back. We're back on. Okay. we was a little off for a second, but we're back on. You know, we're excited for this ball game. Let's go down to the public address announcer right quick to introduce our starters for the night.
Senior guard, 6'2", number 20, Devontae Schuler. The big man.
Ole Miss.
The junior, 6'10", number 33, David McCormack. And he'll be the Jordan Brand class. The senior, the guard, number 2, Matt Coleman. The assistant coaches, Ryan Meager, Taylor Kahn, Cory Alexander, Johnson, Ayla Serta, and the head coach, Steve Smith.
And one of the assistant coaches for Oak Hill, we mentioned Cory Alexander, a very unbelievable point guard that used to play for the University of Virginia.
The freshman, guard, 6 foot, number 24, Reese Beekman. The junior, the guard, 6'4", number 1, Javante Smart. Man of the middle. The senior, 6'5", number 5, Lamar Williams. The senior, 6'1", number 2, Malik Williams. And the guard, 5'10", number 3, Jalen Hawkins. Assistant coaches, Jeremy Noah, Joshua Washington, Melissa Washington, Deshaun Washington, and the head coach, Carlos Sample.
Coach Carlos Sample, head coach of the Scotlandville Hornets out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 4-time state champion for the Hornets. As Scotlandville was going to be looking for their 5th state title. They came close last year for getting back-to-back, but losing to Natchitoches Central in the Class 5A state final in a classic ball game.
And I tell you what, man, Coach Carlos Sample is one of the best coaches in the state, regardless of class. He gets the most out of his kids. They might not be the most talented team, but he gets the most out of every single one of these kids. I love the way he gets the most out of his kids, man.
Special uniforms again for both teams. Oak Hill is in the black-red numbers. Scotlandville, white with the black numbers, gold trimmings. And the starters we mentioned, Scotlandville, they're going with 1 Smart, 2 Malik Williams, 3 Jalen Hawkins, 5 Lamar Williams, 24 Reese Beekman. And here we go as Oak Hill getting it started as 0 Tyshawn Alexander, 2 Matt Coleman, 5 Lindell Whittington, 20 Devontae Schuler, and 33 David McCormack. Here we go as Oak Hill controlling it. And it is Coleman inside. Good layup right there. And good layup right there by number 5 Lindell Whittington. 2-0 Oak Hill.
Lindell Whittington and the number 12 ranked point guard in his class.
And here's Smart driving, Smart layup and good.
Early.
Getting it started early. Tied at 2. And bringing it up is Coleman. Gets it across. And it is Whittington. Whittington outside. Good pass. Corner 3. Good. And that is Devontae Schuler. 5-0. 5-2. 3-point lead. Lamar Williams inside. Layup good.
Good move.
Lamar Williams is playing with no fear. 5-4. Good drive. Pass. Dunk is missed right there
by McCormack.
And it'll be out of bounds. Scotlandville ball. And I'll tell you one thing, Scotlandville does not play with no fear at all.
At all.
And they go against any and anybody, and it doesn't matter if they're bigger than them. Because the tallest player for Scotlandville is 6'5", and that is Williams.
And he's giving up 5 inches to David McCormack, who listed at 6'10", and he's a massive fellow.
And Smart gets it out, and it's Hawkins gets it out to Beekman, goes to Smart. Smart looking for a pick. He gets the pick from Williams. And jump shot, Smart off the rim, rebound, and it's Oak Hill. And it's Alexander bringing it up. Alexander gets it out, and it's Whittington back to Alexander, and outside, and it was Coleman. He's called for the travel.
And he walked all the way to Virginia with that one. The lightning quick Matt Coleman.
Very quick indeed. Very shocking indeed. He's going to Texas instead of Duke.
Yes, I'm surprised Coach K couldn't reel him in the Cameron indoor.
Beekman on the outside, looking to try to go inside. He gets it. Hawkins out to Smart. Smart gets it out, and here's Williams. Back out to Hawkins. Hawkins driving, and here is Smart. Smart looking. Smart looking to drive. Good defense. It's going to take a three. No good. Rebound, and here's Oak Hill.
Great defense on Smart right there to make
Very
him take a
good
contested shot.
Whittington driving. Whittington lays it up, misses. Rebound is by Malik Williams, and here comes Scotlandville. Smart gets a Jalen Hawkins three off the rim. Rebound is Lamar Williams. Foul is called. That's very questionable right there.
Very.
I think Williams was trying to box out and get the rebound, and Lamar Williams was called for his first. First team foul for Scotlandville. 1 point lead, 5-4, 5:39 left in your first quarter. Coleman, he gets it out, and it's Whittington back to Coleman. Coleman looking for a lob. And he tried to go inside back, and it's Coleman's going to take a three off the rim. Rebound is Smart. Smart looking to run. Smart, good move. He drive, lay up. Oh, nice block right there. And here is a break and a dunk right there by Tyshawn Alexander. Beautiful block
by McCormick.
By McCormick. And right now Hawkins looking. Hawkins with a good move. Gets it. Smart. Three. No good.
That's three shots that for Scotlandville that went in and out.
Rebound is Oak Hill. Coleman gets it across. Pump fakes is Alexander. Alexander, good pass outside. And the drop.
Great
pass inside of the dunk.
Kenny
Nwamba with the dunk.
I hope I'm saying that name right.
Yeah, it's 9-4. Nwamba with a nice dunk. And a three-pointers miss by Malik Williams. And they get it out to Whittington. Great pass. Coleman three. Got it!
The Texas commit.
Matt Coleman with the three. Timeout, Scotlandville.
The sophomore.
The sophomore. I mean, that's huge right there. We'll score 12-4. Big lead right there for Oak Hill Academy. And coming in, another guest coming in the building. Looks very familiar. I'm trying to wonder who that is right there. Kimball Walker in the building from the Charlotte Hornets. He has just made it in. The UConn great in the building. And in my opinion, could have been the number one pick in the draft after he won the national championship. But he is unbelievable. Another all-star, another year for him. He is doing great for Charlotte. Though they're struggling, he's doing a very good job. We're here at sportsnola.com at Watson Jones Gymnasium at St. Augustine High School. 12-4. Nice lead right there for Oak Hill. The Warriors having the lead over Scotlandville. Beekman looking. He gives it to Smart. Smart outside Hawkins. Going inside to Lamar Williams. Williams trying to make a move. Williams looking to pump fake. Good pump fake. Gives it to Beekman. Gets it out to Malik Williams. Back out to Beekman. Scotlandville being patient. Smart going inside. Lamar Williams loses it. Williams still has it out of bounds, and it will stay Scotlandville's way. Still a big, huge crowd inside of St. Augustine High School. This big crowd has now went nowhere at all. Smart has it. Standing room on in building. He gets it to Malik Williams outside the Beekman to going inside Lamar Williams. Williams looking for a move. Lamar Williams hook shot, no good. Rebound, loose. He got fouled right and here is Oak Hill. And Whittington on the break outside. Matt Coleman three. Got it. Matt Coleman. You don't get him started. He's getting on fire a little bit. 15-4.
Shaka Smart somewhat smiling.
Right now, Hawkins going inside to Lamar Williams. Back out to Hawkins. Good pick right there. Hawkins' jump shot is no good, right off the rim. Rebound by Lamar Williams. Good effort. Williams trying to take it back up, but a foul's called.
The rim is unkind for Scotlandville right now. That's like 5 or 6 in and outs I've seen since this game started.
Foul is called on Coleman. It'll be his first, and that will be Oak Hill's first team foul. VK Jones and Jeremiah Gray with you right here from St. Aug. Three-pointer coming up. It's good.
That's the guy. That's
Jalen
the key
Hawkins. You mentioned it. Don't get him started.
Do not. He hit 8 threes in a row against in the car. I've seen it myself.
15-7.
Oh.
Driving is Coleman. Good layup right there by Matt Coleman.
The James Harden Euro.
Yeah, absolutely. Woo. Coleman with 8. 17-7. 10-point lead for the Warriors. Here's Javonte Smart. Smart looking to drive. He gets it to Williams. And that's Lamar Williams. Back out to Smart. Smart trying to get a pick. Smart with a double team, triple team. Great defense. And Matt Coleman gets a steal. And here is a dunk. A backwards dunk by Devontae Schuler.
Dominique Wilkins right there.
Absolutely. 19-7. 12-point lead for Oak Hill.
The old miscommit.
And good steal again. Here's Schuler. And Schuler with the layup.
Javonte is struggling right now. He's struggling.
7 points for Schuler.
Got to settle down.
21-7. This is one of the toughest teams in the country you're going against. And this is a big wave right now that Scotlandville's going to have to survive. And here's Beekman. Gets it out to Hawkins. Hawkins will take a three. No good. Rebound. And it is Alexander. Alexander looking. Corner. And here is Schuler. Got it! Devontae Schuler on fire. And he has 10, 24-7, 133 in the first quarter. Beekman in the corner. Gets it to Hawkins. And here is a three-pointer by Javonte Smart.
That might get him going.
Might get him going there, 24-10. Outside is Coleman, and outside three-pointer, winning 10! Wow.
The Iowa State commit. Steve Crone got him coming down to the Cyclones.
And they are lighting it up in the first quarter, 27-10. Lamar Williams on the inside. Williams with a layup off the rim.
I thought he got fouled right there.
Rebound Coleman. Here comes the Warriors, and it is Coleman. And a putback, no good. And here's Smart. Smart trying to get on fast break. Javonte Smart up and under, misses, rebound, and it is Oak Hill with the ball. Matt Coleman with the ball. Crossover. Schuler, corner. Got it! Wow! Devontae Schuler, 13.
Schuler,
in the
shooter.
First quarter. 30-10.
Schuler, the shooter.
Outside is Beekman. Beekman, Hawkins. Back to Smart. Three-pointer, good for Javonte Smart. He's having a good start with 8 points. 15 seconds. And a three, good again. They're on fire, winning 10. 8 seconds left, 33-13. And I tell you, Carlos Sample doesn't like what he sees. Hawkins take a jumper at the buzzer, no good. Your score. Oak Hill showing why they're one of the best teams in the country. 33-13 over Scotlandville. Let's take a timeout. You are watching the Jordan Brand Invitational, part of high school basketball, right here on SportsNola.com, presented by First NBC. And welcome back. 33-13, 20-point lead for Oak Hill. as the crowd saluting Kemba Walker in the building. But, man, 7 3-pointers has been the story for Oak Hill. They have been on fire, especially Devontae Sumler, 13 points in the first quarter. But, my goodness, this Oak Hill team is showing how good they are. And you got to think, in the last 3 years, they have lost a total of 6 games.
Well, when you
6 games in 3, and 2 years before, 2 games.
Well, when you recruit all the best talent around the nation, you better have a record like that, VK Jones.
Yes, yes. And I tell you, this program is not good for nothing, man. This is the elite of the nation. And here's Smart. Smart, good move, 3, no good. Rebound is Coleman as we start the second quarter.
Good pass.
Coleman, great pass, and a block. Good block by Lamar Williams on Alexander. Here's Hawkins, gives it to Smart. Smart, great pass outside, and it's Levi Lewis who's starting the second quarter. And here's Smart wide open for 3.
Don't get him started.
Don't get him started. But I tell you, Oak Hill's got to play better defense. He was wide open on that one.
Exactly.
Coleman bringing it up for the Warriors.
Guarded by Levi Lewis, the UL committed football.
33-16. And good drive right there. Alexander, but good defense by Smart. Smart, still good defense. Going inside. The big man lays it up, misses, but he puts back. No good. Good job. McCormick had it, but good job by Williams hanging in there. And here's Smart. Smart.
Lord. You got to finish that, Smart.
Wow.
You got to finish it,
Devontae Smart should have finished it. And a corner jump shot is no good for number 5 Winnington. But they are battling. Levi Lewis, he gives it to Smart. Smart gets the pick from Williams. And here's good move and a good block by McCormick. And picking it up is Alexander. What a sequence in the last couple seconds. Alexander goes up, lays it up. There should be offensive foul. It is. Good. Very good call right there. The foul will be on Alexander. It'll be his first. And that'll be the team's second.
I mean, it is packed in here.
Packed to the rafters, indeed.
Fire has a waiting to happen.
And outside is Malik Williams, gives it to Smart. Smart back out to Lewis. Lewis, the 6th man for the Hornets, gives it to Hawkins. Jalen Hawkins looking, gives it to Malik Williams, back to Smart, back to Lewis. Levi Lewis driving. Good pass, but deflected, taken away by Coleman. Here's Coleman looking. And here's a 3-pointer. Corner pocket in. Big shot.
Scotlandville has to do a better job of finding the shooters in transition.
Lindell Winnington with another 3. His 3rd of the first half. 36-16. And here's Malik Williams with 3. No good. Rebound. Oak Hill. Bringing it up is Alexander. And gives it to Coleman, who resets. Oak Hill taking their time and playing their game. And they give it 3-pointer. Alexander, no good. Rebound is Smart. Smart taking his time. Smart will take a jump shot. No good. Loose ball. Smart gets it back. He gets it out of Lamar Williams, who resets and gets it to Javonte Smart. Back to Hawkins. Scotlandville being patient. Down 20. Gives it to Lamar Williams. Williams, and the ball is taken away, and it is Coleman. Coleman gets it in the foul.
Hawkins got to know right there. If you're going to foul him, do not let him get the ball above his chest to get the layup, man. You cannot let him do that.
Absolutely. Foul will be on Jalen Hawkins. That will be his first. Team second.
Let me ask you something, VK Jones. Are you surprised that Coach Sample has not called a timeout yet to settle his team down?
Well, I'm looking at it. I'm kind of not surprised because sometimes this is a learning experience for your team, especially going against one of the best teams in the country, to see how you can react, especially being down like this. He talked to them probably after the quarter to give them some kind of encouragement to try to not to just stay out the game, but try to get back in it some way, somehow. The second free throw was good for Oak Hill as they extend the lead to 39-16. Coleman having a great first half. And outside, and good drive by Malik Williams when he's fouled.
I feel like the referees bailed him out right there.
And sometimes you got to drive to get to the free throw line. Foul will be on number 3 for Oak Hill. That's Eddie Keolan. That'll be his first. And that'll be Oak Hill's third. 2 shots coming off of Malik Williams.
I think the goal for Scotlandville, you got to get the lead under 15 or less going into the half.
Yes.
You have to.
First free throw is good right there by Williams. And Scotlandville's got to look for somebody else besides Javante Smart to take charge. But Scotlandville had a lot of missed opportunities in the first quarter.
A lot.
Second free throw is good by Malik Williams. Leads cut to 39-18. 4:27 left in the first half. Coleman gets it to Schuler. Schuler shakes, bakes, pops three, no good.
If he makes that, I might run out of here.
All flash, but no cash on that play.
I might have ran all the way down AP Tour if he'd have made it down.
Yeah, Schuler had a great move, but you got to make a shot. You got to make the shot.
Schuler the shooter.
Hey, you gotta if you make a play like that, you gotta finish it off. And here's Williams, gets it out to Beekman. Beekman gets it out. Jalen Williams gets it out to Smart. Javante Smart gets the pick. Smart gets it a little. Lamont Williams, he misses, but he is fouled. Lamont Williams is fouled, and it will be foul on number 4. It'll be on Kenny Nwamba. That'll be his first. And that'll be Oak Hill's 14th foul. First free throw is good by Williams. The one thing you could credit on Scotlandville, they're getting to the free throw line so far right now.
Yeah. Jalen Hawkins, I'm telling you, he's the key. They got to get him going.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Oak Hill. Oak Hill bringing it up, and it's Coleman. Coleman trying to get a pick. Scotlandville playing pretty tough on D. And it is a 5-second violation. Good defense by Jalen Hawkins. And it'll be Scotlandville's basketball. And they get it into Javante Smart, number 3 point guard in the nation, down big. And Malik Williams has it. Williams gets out of Jalen Hawkins. Hawkins goes inside. Lamont Williams, good pass, Smart. Good defense right there. And it is Keolan with the steal. And they get it out. And it is Whittington. Whittington, jump shot. No good. Rebound. Good effort by Keolan. Will take a turnaround. No good. Rebound. And Hawkins has it for the Hornets. Smart. It's going to take a 3. Good.
That's 3 in a row from downtown.
3 in a row for Javante Smart.
Do not get him started.
Smart has 14 in the first half. 39-22 with under 3 minutes left in the first half. Coleman looking to drive. Good pass inside and a dunk right there.
Coleman dribbling that ball like it's on a string.
Nwamba with the finish. My goodness.
Nwamba.
41-22. Beekman on the outside. Beekman. One-sided in the first half. And here's Smart. Javante Smart. Layup, no good. Rebound, tap up, no good. Rebound, Oak Hill.
I thought he should have got a foul
And the
called.
big men are really getting the rebounds the last couple of possessions. A little bit of a carrying right there by Coleman, no call. But Coleman carrying out the point guard duties, looking for the pick. Coleman gets the pick. Wide open. He's going to take the 3. Got it.
Wow.
You cannot leave Matt Coleman open like that at all. 43-22.
You got to be kidding me.
Beekman on the outside. Beekman driving. The freshman with the layup. Reese Beekman gets on the board. And now it's 43-24. Coleman having a very good first half for the Warriors. He gets the pick, gets it outside. Josh Hemmings is in the game. Hemmings drive, layup, no good.
Good defense by Smart.
And it's Malik Williams. Javante Smart waiting for his teammates to get down. Gives it to Hawkins. Hawkins, 1:23 left in the first half. Malik Williams to Beekman going inside. Lamar Williams back out. Hawkins 3. Got it.
That's the key factor right there.
It
They can
is.
get him going. That open up the lane for them. Hawkins.
44-27 with 1:08 left in the first half. Coleman gets it across. Coleman outside to Whittington. Whittington looking live. He didn't get it. Beekman gets it out to Smart. Smart. Hawkins other side. Hawkins 3. Good.
That's what I told you.
Here we go.
He's the key factor in this game. If
3
they want to stay in
threes
it.
in the first half. Leeds cut the 14 points. You mentioned they had to get within under 15. Whittington bringing it up for the Warriors. Whittington gets the pick. Whittington, good pass. Loose ball. Whittington gets it back, and he gets the layup. Good effort by Scotlandville, but
Hawkins open again.
And Hawkins again, 3. Just missed it. Rebound Smart, but ball was loose out of bounds. And actually, let's see if a foul was called, I believe. Looked like it was a foul right there. No, actually it was out of bounds.
Shock Hawkins, they make that open 3 just now.
Yeah, absolutely. It was out of bounds, and it stays Scotlandville's way. Beekman has it, 20 seconds left in the first half. Hawkins, here we go, 3. Got it. Jalen Hawkins, this is a huge 3. 4 threes in the first half, 12 seconds
That kid can
left.
struggle with the best of them.
And here's Coleman bringing it up. Leeds cut to 13. Coleman looking for a pick. Coleman's going to take a 3. No good. It's Smart. Smart.
It might count. Oh!
Right off the rim, and it is halftime. Your score, Oak Hill 46, Scotlandville 33. We'll be right back with halftime. You are watching the Jordan Brand Invitational part of high school basketball right here. SportsNola.com, presented by First NBC. And welcome back, halftime, right here from Watson Jones Memorial Gymnasium. Your score, Oak Hill 46, Scotlandville 33, as we're taking a look at the St. Augustine Marching 100 on the stage, showcasing at halftime as they're getting ready for Mardi Gras season, as the Mardi Gras parade is getting started this weekend. Great tradition right here at St. Augustine, Jeremiah. So I'll tell you, interesting first half. BK Jones, Jeremiah Gray in the building. As we take a look at the scores for Oak Hill, it's spread out more than anything else. Matt Coleman leading the way, 14 points. Liddell Winnington and Devontae Sumler with both 13 points apiece. And for Scotlandville, leading the way, Javante Small, 14 points, including 4 three-pointers. Jalen Hawkins, 12 points, with all 4 of his three-pointers equaling to those 12. But interesting first half, but a huge lead. But credit on Scotlandville. They cut the lead pretty much in half at halftime.
You know, I was real curious to see, you know, how they was going to fight back and show their resiliency. Javante Small looked like he got a little heated up. I told you that the key is Jalen Hawkins. If he could get going, that's going to open up the lane for Javante Small to work out on.
Absolutely. I'm wondering what's on the mind of Coach Carl Sample at halftime. If he's, what do you think is on his mind right now, telling the kids of Scotlandville to try to get back in this ball game?
I tell you, VK Jones, he got to be back there telling I need more of a sense of urgency out of y'all on the defensive end. You got to find the shooter. You got to find the shooter, and cannot let them have open looks for the three-pointers, man.
I know Coach Steve Smith, the legend, one of the biggest winners in the history of basketball. He is in the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. And what do you think he's telling his kids right now? And I know he's pleased with that first half, except for the last couple minutes.
Honestly, I think he's like this. Man, these people bad. And I think we were way better than them, and we need to come out and beat these people by at least 30 points. I think they want to set a statement and let everybody know why we're one of the best top 10 teams in the nation.
Yeah, absolutely. And I tell you, like we mentioned, last 3 years that this Oak Hill team has only lost a combined 6 games. 6 games, and in the year of 2015 and 16, they lost a combined of 2. So this team is no pushover. This is one of the top teams in the nation. Like, you look at great teams like Oak Hill, DeMatha,
right,
and Mount Zion,
Modern
Day, and St. Patrick's, St. Anthony's. Those are some great programs. Across Mount Verb, you can't forget about Mount Verb. Yeah, that's some great, awesome programs from across the country, and it's great, and we're honored to bring you this game tonight, and especially not just the people that won, but people across the country who are tuning in to SportsNola.com to watch this pageantry right here tonight. And I tell you, the St. Aug band is really turning it up in the gym as we're almost time for this second half of this doubleheader. This has just been a great 2 games, and credit to Jordan Brand, and we appreciate them for having us here tonight to stream this ball game. And big shout out to Nick Schobert and that media group for having us to come here tonight to bring you this game live.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I tell you, they've done outstanding, and I wish them all the luck in the world to continue this Jordan Brand tradition. This is just the second year of this thing that they do it they're doing it now every year at the destination of where the All-Star game is, and they designate a high school to host a big exhibition of the best teams in the state, and also a team that's one of the best in the nation to come in town. And I know that's a long trip from Virginia all the way to New Orleans. I know I think most likely they caught a plane over here, but at the same time, it's an honor and privilege to watch him. And I tell you, I give all the props in the world to Steve Smith. He has a great program, and it's amazing to finally see them in person knowing who the players that came through from that program.
Right. I got to tell you, though, Matt Coleman impressed me in that first half with his quickness and being able to hit the ball, hit the shots from the perimeter. Shaka Smart getting a hell of a player down there in Austin, man. I still can't believe he chose Texas over the Dukies, baby. Think about that somewhere. Like, he's not a Dapper Dandy for that.
Well, a lot of scouts in the house. We see LSU's in the house. We see UNO in the house, and Coach Mark Schlesinger, and also one of his prospects, Lamont Burzat, will be at UNO next year. He finished senior night with a great game the other night in a victory against Grace King. But at the same time, what a big story out in UNO. The Privateers are, to me, a chance to probably make the NCAA tournament, but they still got to win the conference. But they're up right now. What a great job that Coach Schlesinger is doing at the University of New Orleans.
And I got to give a shout out to the hometown favorite, Nate Fry, out of Homer Christian High School in Homer, Louisiana.
Nate Fry is doing some great things this year for the UNO Privateers, but also the way that Christavius Gill and company is playing, man. They're playing very, very well right now. And we definitely appreciate you joining us. We 1 minute away from getting you back to second half action here, as Javonte Smart with a good first half, but he's seen some competition in his last 4 years, but this is probably the most stiffest competition he has ever faced with this team, and he's hanging in there. He is really showing. But what are your thoughts so far of how he's playing and reacting against this Oak Hill team?
I think Javonte struggled early on, but he kind of settled down and started letting the game come to him. And as you've seen, he hit like 3 threes in a row, started finding Jalen Hawkins and on the perimeter to knock down the open shot. I think it's the only way they have a chance to even compete and win this game.
Well, Kemba Walker was in the house. Also, Frank Kaminsky
Frank the Tank
of Charlotte, the Charlotte Hornets. He's in the house. The Wisconsin great. And I tell you, it's good to have the NBA players stopping by and just giving us some love.
Where's Melo, though? Where's Melo? He's supposed to be a Jordan Brand man.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Melo?
But I think Melo might not be in town. I think Melo will probably be in town tomorrow.
I have somebody chase liquid card. I forgot.
And here we go.
And Robert Tillman is here.
All right, okay, we're back. 13-point lead. Corner 3 is no good for Whittington. Loose ball. McCormick strong with the rebound. David McCormick.
Big boy right there.
Very strong. Way too strong. I tell you. Williams hanging in there, but bro, I tell you. Oh, good move. Smart.
What a foul.
Layup, and there is a foul. Should have been a foul on the first time.
What more you got to do?
Foul is on Matt Coleman, his second. That will be, I think, the team's second foul of the second half. Apologize for the technical difficulties, but we thank you for your patience. First free throw coming up for Javonte Smart's good. Don't count out on the Hornets of Scotlandville. Some way, somehow, the stranger thing happened. They came back from some big leads before.
Exactly.
Smart second free throw.
A la Natchitoches Central state championship game.
And here comes Alexander handling the point. For Oak Hill, 121 left in the third. 60-47. 13-point lead for Oak Hill, loose ball. Alexander still has a good defense by Javonte Smart. Alexander drives. Alexander layup. Good block by Lamar Williams. And that will be off Oak Hill. Scotlandville basketball. And this is a big possession for Scotlandville. If they can get a score right here, this would be huge. Beekman in the corner. Beekman gives it to Smart. Under a minute to go. Smart to Hawkins. Hawkins slowing it down. Hawkins looking, gives it to Smart. Smart inside, lost the ball. Wow.
Just a miscommunication right there between Smart and Williams.
Man. Williams been making some serious mistakes on the inside throughout this game.
Every possession is critical right now for the Hornets.
Matt Coleman driving.
Oh, Lord.
Good move. Gets it out. Whittington driving.
Charge.
That should have been a charge. Going inside McCormick. Good defense by Lamar Williams. That's a charge right there. And there it is. Good call.
There you go. That's a good call by the
officials.
You can't just lower your shoulder like LeBron James right there.
McCormick is called for his second. It'll be the team's third. Lamar Williams and David McCormick are like two big football players. The offensive line and defensive line is going at it under the basket. You gotta love it.
I love it. I love it. I love seeing people compete. Be a competitor.
Yep.
Do you hold for the last shot right here? Do you get first open let you get?
I think you try to get a good shot, but I wouldn't be surprised they'll probably maybe hold it. Let's see. Try to get a 2-for-1, but it's like they're gonna hold it right there. 20 seconds left.
Javonte Smart with the Jordans on.
And right on him is Devontae Sumler. And here we go, Javonte with 10 seconds. Javonte looking for the pick and to get it. Look like a mismatch right there. And he drives, great pass. Jalen Hawkins, three misses. But a rebound and a foul right there. Good effort by Reese Beekman with 1 second left. It's going to the line.
If Jalen Hawkins could have knocked that three down, you make it a 10-point lead going into the fourth.
Foul is on David McCormick. He's picked up his third. And it'll be the team's fourth foul. 2 shots for Beekman.
The freshman at the line.
First free throw's good by Beekman. And I tell you, that looked like a good shot from Hawkins. But credit the effort by the freshman. Second free throw, good by Beekman. Lead is cut to 11. 1 second left. As they try to get it in. Beekman gets a deflection. Could it be? Right off the backboard.
If he makes that.
Your score end of the third quarter, 60-49. And we're going to stay right here. 60-49, 11-point lead for Oak Hill Academy. We thank you for joining us right here on high school basketball, right here on SportsNola.com, presented by First NBC. VK Jones, Jeremiah Gray with you at the second annual 2017 version of the Jordan Brand Invitational Game 2. And it's been a very good night right here in New Orleans over at St. Augustine High School. We'd like to thank the Jordan Brand and also St. Augustine High School for having us here tonight to broadcast this ball game, as the Jordan Brand people out there throwing T-shirts to the crowd. It's been still packed.
Can I get a T-shirt? Can I get a Jordan T-shirt, man? Come on, man. I'm over here.
Absolutely. And it's been a fun night. Earlier tonight, the Purple Knights of St. Augustine just getting by Crescent City tonight, 51-45 in a very good ball game in Game 1. Game 2, it's been one-sided, but Scotlandville making it a little interesting. Down 11 going into this final stanza. So, now we said the first couple minutes in the third was key, which it was. Scotlandville cut the lead. Now they're in striking this at 11. These next couple minutes is key again right here for Scotlandville. If they could get it under the 10, do you think Scotlandville has a chance?
If they get it under 10, I think Javonte Smart will show us why he's the number 2 point guard in the nation. That's what I'm looking to see right now. I want to see a show.
As we start the fourth quarter of play, Scotlandville will start possession. Here is Smart. Going to Lamar Williams looking for a cutter. Williams gets it to Beekman. Beekman gives it to Smart. He loses it out of bounds, and it will go Oak Hill's way.
Didn't want to see him start off the quarter like that with a turnover. Not good for your psyche.
Not at all. Oak Hill Warriors trying to get a big win here. Coleman gets it outside of Whittington. Whittington looking for the pick. Whittington.
Good move.
Take jump shot. Good by Whittington.
I saw it when it left his hand.
Wow. And the lead's extended 62-49.
Iowa State got a good one out of him.
Steve Prohm is going to love him.
Steve Prohm is going to love him.
Good drive. Williams. Lamar Williams hesitated.
What?
Good defense by Oak Hill. And timeout. Scotlandville. 30-second timeout.
Malik Williams. Malik Williams has to lay that ball up right there.
Actually, it was Lamar Williams. Malik had the good pass. Lamar.
No, what I'm saying is Malik had the open lane. Should have just went up.
Yeah, he should have went up for the layup. And, he should have went up for the layup. And then Lamar shouldn't have hesitated. When he's got it, take it up.
He's been hesitating all night with big McCormick sitting down there waiting on him.
Absolutely. And the thing is, he can get McCormick up, and all you got to do is let him foul you. That's all he needs to do. And I tell you, I know McCormick's bigger than him, but Lamar Williams has some efficient moves that he can do to get him in foul.
Right.
He already has 3. So, but you just can't hesitate, especially against a giant in Oak Hill. You just can't.
McCormick's out of the game now.
62-49. Hawkins wide open, pump fakes. Gets it to Beekman. Beekman near the half-court line. Gets it to Malik Williams. He had an open man, but they're going to reset it again. Hawkins to Lamar Williams. Back to Hawkins. Back to Smart. Gives it to Malik Williams. Gives it back. Smart. Good pass, Hawkins. Good pass. Beekman corner 3. Got it.
Shot by the freshman.
That's a good shot by Reese Beekman. Lee's cut to 10. 62-52. Coleman.
We have a game, ladies and gentlemen.
And here's Smart. Almost had a steal. Winnington, great pass. Outside 3. Good. That's a good answer by Tyshawn Alexander. Leads extended to 13. 65-52. Hawkins gets Lamar Williams. Lamar gets it out. Hawkins gets the pick. Hawkins looking. Gets it to Malik Williams. Williams takes the layup. Good.
Floater.
Nice shot right there by Malik Williams. Williams having a decent game. He has 8 points. Leads cut to 11. 6:01 left in the ball game. Coleman going to Whittington. Whittington gets the pick. Whittington turns, lays it up, misses. Follow up, no good. And here comes Smart on the break. Smart looking.
Good pass.
Malik Williams with the layup.
He doesn't get credit enough for his facilitating ability.
Lee's cut to 9, 65-56, under 6 minutes left. Coleman going against Hawkins. Coleman looking for the move.
Good defense.
Good defense by Scotlandville.
Way to recover.
And here's Coleman still driving. Coleman fade away.
Tough shot by Coleman.
Matt Coleman.
Shot.
He is really a tough one, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Smart. Smart looking, give it out to Malik Williams. Gives it to Jalen Hawkins. Hawkins looking for the pick. Hawkins 3, no good. Rebound, and it's Whittington. Here comes Oak Hill. And Whittington outside. 3 is no good. Rebound, out of bounds.
Got lucky right there.
Devontae Sumler missed a wide open one right there. He is off in the second half. Still a 13-point, still an 11-point lead for Oak Hill with under 5 minutes left. Jalen Hawkins gives it to Malik Williams. Williams looking, gives it to Hawkins. Hawkins running the point. Now with 4:40 left, gives it to Smart. Smart inside, Malik Williams gives it in.
And
good job on Lamar Williams.
If he can do that, just go straight up with it and stop hesitating.
Exactly.
He would have way more points than he do right now.
Lamar Williams with the bucket. And it's a 9-point game right now. Coleman driving. Matt Coleman.
Good defense by the freshman.
Beekman with the block. Beekman looking, driving layup. That could have been a goaltending.
Smart for 3.
Got it!
That's big, VK Jones.
Smart.
It's big, VK Jones.
He's lighting it up, folks.
He lives for these moments. He lives for these moments. And I got a turnover.
And there's going to be a turnover right here. Let's see. Time.
Oh, no, he didn't even have control of the ball. That's a bad call by the ref. He didn't even have possession of the ball, VK Jones.
Little bit of cooking right there. Roll cooking right there for Oak Hill. Very fortunate to get the timeout. Man, we'll stay with you. We're going to stay with you right here. But, man, Scotlandville has cut the lead now to 67-61 with 4:05 left in the ball game. And we thank you for joining us right here all across the state of Louisiana and all across the country. This is opening night of the NBA All-Star Weekend. And we're glad to join us right here on SportsNola.com. And you can look at the game later on SportsNola.com/live games and on YouTube.com/WHNO Sports with the 2 different streams with St. Augustine City and Scotlandville and Oak Hill. VK Jones and Jeremiah Gray joining us tonight. We hope you're enjoying this broadcast. 4:05 left. Anything can happen here.
Anything can happen. Anything is
Scotlandville
possible.
is back in this game.
Anything is possible right now, especially when you got Javante Smart on the court.
Coleman has the ball. Even 4 minutes left. 6-point lead. Coleman gets to Whittington. Whittington gets the pick. Beekman is on Whittington. Whittington is going to drive. Pump fakes. Oh, that's a good one and up there, and it misses, but it's going to the line.
His step back is so Kimball Walker-like.
Foul is on Reese Beekman.
Really like Whittington's game.
First foul on Beekman, and it'll be Scotlandville's 14th foul. Two free throws coming up. Whittington, first free throw off the rim. Wow.
Rim is unkind.
The iron looked like it's very unkind to Whittington. Let's see if he can redeem on the second one. He makes the second. For Lindell Whittington. And Hawkins gets it to Smart. Back to Malik Williams to Beekman. 3:38 left. Beekman going inside of Lamarck Williams. What? Not a good pass by Williams. And here comes Oak Hill, and it should be a travel. Oh, that's a foul call. Wow. A drive by Devontae Sumler. That should have been a travel call.
That's bad.
On that one. That is a absolutely bad call on that one.
Horrific.
Wow. It was great defense by Scotlandville, and there should have been a jump ball or travel. Schuler fortunate to go on the line. He has 2 shots. First free throw is good. First points of the second half for Schuler. And now 5 team fouls for Scotlandville.
Lamar Williams, some crucial turnovers down the stretch right now.
Second free throw good by Schuler. 70-61, 9-point lead. Hawkins has it. Hawkins look like a mismatch on the outside. Here is Smart, pops a 3, no good. Rebound. It is Lamar Williams, had it in his hand. And the turnover. And right there, and slam dunk right there for Alexander.
Lamar Williams with a lot of miscues in this game.
Big run right here for Oak Hill. Quick 5-0 run. Now they're back up 11. Hawkins to Malik Williams, gets it out to Reese Beekman. Beekman looking. Good defense by Oak Hill. Gives it to Smart. Smart. Another turnover. Man. And here comes Alexander on the break in a dunk.
You got to seal your man off right there.
I'm going to say Schuler with the dunk correction.
Yeah, if you want the ball. You got to seal your man off right there if you want the ball.
Not at all. And another turnover.
Matt Coleman.
Matt Coleman steps in front of Smart.
Looking like the glove.
And this slump comes at the wrong time. And a drive and a layup by Coleman. And I tell you, Carlos Sample needs a timeout quick. What a run. A 6-point lead has grown to 15. 11-0 run for the Warriors. A foul's called. Foul is called on Lindell Whittington. That'll be his first.
Frank the Tank leaving the building.
Frank Kaminsky leaving out of here, going back to his nice hotel.
Yeah.
Getting ready for practice tomorrow. Shot up off the rim for Hawkins. Rebound Hawkins. Great effort by Jalen Hawkins, and a timeout's called by Scotlandville. We'll stay right here.
Yep.
Man, 2:04 left in the ball game. And the way it's looking, things is looking up for Oak Hill. Could be a possibility. They might have put it away with this 11-0 run.
Yeah. I mean, Scotlandville had a bevy of chances, man, to stay in this game and try to come back and at least tie the game. But just some crucial turnovers, man, when it got close. Just crucial turnovers.
Missed opportunities right down the line with a chance down 6, starting the 4th, and the wrong time to get in the slump against Coach Steve Smith and the Oak Hill Academy Warriors.
The DJ has been rocking tonight.
Playing a whole lot of hits all over the place. Hawkins gets it inbounds with about 2 minutes left. And it's Malik Williams is going to take a 3. Good shot by Malik Williams. And his lead's cut to 12. 76-64. Coleman has it, gives it to Whittington. Whittington gets it out, and it's McCormick. McCormick gets it to Coleman. Coleman looking. Oak Hill taking their time. And outside is Schuler. Schuler looking. Schuler trying to go to the basket. Oh, good
Lord.
move. Schuler layup. No good, but a tap in by Whittington. And that could put it away for Oak Hill. And here's Beekman, gets the three-pointer.
The freshman with another nice basket. He's been having a pretty solid game. How many he got
Very
tonight?
good game for Beekman tonight. Beekman so far with 13.
Oh.
And Coleman
Keeps his
take his
dribble.
time. He keeps his dribble. Under a minute to go. 11-point lead for Oak Hill. And the drive. Coleman lays up, misses. Rebound, good hustle. Whittington up and under, no good. Rebound by Malik Williams. And McCormick with the great effort. Here comes
that's a kick ball.
loose ball again, and here's
That's a
Oak
kick.
Hill. And holding it is Coleman. He's going to take a three just for the hell of it. He gets it.
I see you, Matt Coleman.
I see him. Coleman with a tremendous game tonight.
Yes.
Smart has it. He's going to take the three, 26 seconds. Misses. Rebound, McCormick. And that is going to be it. 20 seconds left. As Coleman brings it up the floor. As Oak Hill's going to go to 28-4 on the season. Scotlandville will go to 27-4 on the year. What a second half for Scotlandville, but they went on a slump at the wrong time. An 11-0 run was the key. Final score, Oak Hill Academy 81, Scotlandville 67. And what a game tonight for both of these teams. Great effort, and we've seen why Oak Hill is one of the best teams in the whole country. But we will see Scotlandville down the line, definitely in Lake Charles.
We definitely will. And I love what I seen from Scotlandville fighting back down from so much in that first quarter. They showed me that they wouldn't just lay down in this game.
Jeremiah, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. We definitely appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man.
We'd like to thank the Jordan brand, St. Augustine High School, for having us here tonight for this big-time doubleheader. So let's get on out of here. We thank you for joining us right here at the Jordan Brand Invitational High School Basketball on sportsnola.com, presented by First NBC. We thank you for joining us. Have a good night and enjoy the weekend, everybody.